Ah, this button here. That's the one we're looking for. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Halifax. We're running a little bit late, but doing the Moncton Monday thing. Kind of a classic route for us, Halifax down to Boston. And in the BAE 146, as you can see. And I'm going to jump right in. You guys, hope you're doing well. Happy Monday. It's been a busy day. I'm pretty pooped, but as always, this will be a great way to wind down. Out of here, Halifax. What will it be? Halifax 4 departure today, off of runway 22, I believe 32. Excuse me. Into Boston, and no arrival. Actually, I just realized I didn't file an arrival, so we'll see what they give us when we get down there, but expecting 22 left when we get down into Boston. So climb aboard. Let's get this baby going here. Let's clean up a couple things. Let's see. Yep, that's gonna be what we need. That's good. Let's go to the aircraft. We're going to import the payload, and I might go just right to AP power tonight. Let's do an instant. I got an instant refill. Yep, and we'll do an instant boarding. Again, we're running a little late, so we're kind of cutting a corner or two here, but I don't think it'll be too bad. Batteries coming on. Bus ties should be auto. They are. Standby inverters are also on.
11.
Gens 1 and 2 are
runway
off.
23 Alpha Delta,
APU gen coming on.
Kilo,
And
Alpha Delta Kilo across runway 23, hold short
right away.
32 for 511.
Go straight on AP power. Engine anti-ice can come on. Nav lights, cabin emergencies. Oops, sorry. Nav lights. Let's see. We'll go low intensity for that. Cabin emergencies armed. We'll go ahead and put the no smoking, and I'll even put the logo light on for now. Over here, we want yaw dampers.
Are you ready for
We want the avionics master.
Charlie Juliet 405, ready for taxi, please.
Charlie Juliet
Guys,
205, runway
sorry
22.
about that.
Taxi Alpha Delta.
Where was I?
Cross runway 23.
AC
Kilo,
pump
hold short runway
on.
32.
PTU on. AC should be there. PT right there. Good.
MD11 taxi on Alpha.
And here comes the loud guy on the comms again. We have information. Mike, by the way. A little bit breezy up here.
Charlie Juliet 405, taxiing to Alpha and runway 05, waiting on 05 to Kilo and waiting on Kilo to runway 32.
Well, let's see. we got Mike. It's 310 at 14 gusting 22 here. -4, 29er, 79er. Check in here with the ground. Ground, good evening, Jazz. 816 with information. Mike, IFR request down to Boston.
Jazz 816.
All right. We're in the queue at least. Let's see. What was I doing here? 29er, 79er. That should set them on all three. 1, 2, and 3. Good deal. I have a sneaking suspicion we are going to be cleared as filed. I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit ahead of things here, and if not, you know what, then so be it. We'll make adjustments. Got a lot of we've got a lot of lighting down here. Let's test the brakes. Looks good. Those are on. What other tests can we do? Fire tests.
Charlie Juliet 405. It seems like you turned on Juliet. Take a right turn on Juliet. Alpha. Delta. Cross runway 23. Kilo.
I was going to try to do some tests while we were waiting, but I don't know how to do any tests. Sorry about that. There you go.
Charlie Juliet 405 going back to taxiway 5. Waiting on runway 23. 505 to cross.
What's that? That looks like us. Senvi Vigma Alex. Yep, that's us. All the way down. All the way down. P. Stevo, Direct Lawrence. Sometimes we come in via this. Sometimes they put us on the ocean arrival, and it changes a little bit, kind of after after Kennebunk. But
Charlie Juliet 405. Your speed is 27 knots. Reduce speed to 15 knots.
This guy, he's new. You can tell. This is the perfect event if you're new, though. This is
Charlie Juliet.
This is a great first VATSIM event for, you know,
going
for people that are learning.
to taxi Alpha. Waiting on point D. Reducing the speed to 25.
You're at 2.5. You need to reduce to 1.5. What's up, TSAC? Jazz 816 is ready.
Jazz 816, have a route change. Jazz 816, you are cleared to the Boston Bradley International by the Halifax Port departure. Direct to Gaydon, direct Dubin, direct Aero. Flight plan route. Runway 32. Ocean 5, correction. Ocean 5 and runway 32, squawk 4323.
Alright, I'm going to need those new waypoints one more time and maybe a little slower, but we're cleared Halifax 4 and then Oceans 5, squawking 4322 for Jazz 816.
Jazz 816, I got you. I could, I'll repeat that.
It's a little quick.
Charlie Juliet 405, next right on Delta. FedEx 511, contact tower 118.4.
Roger, Roman 8.4 for FedEx 511. Charlie Juliet 405, contacting tower 118.400 on Delta point.
Charlie Juliet 405 negative. Remain this frequency. Turn first right. Turn right now. So do that right turn on that Delta taxiway. Cross 23. Continue taxi Kilo.
Charlie Juliet waiting on Delta to cross runway 05 and went on point Kilo.
Charlie Juliet 405 affirmative. Continue taxi Kilo. Contact tower 118.4.
Charlie Juliet 405 proceeding to taxiway Kilo and contacting tower 400.
All right. All right. We need.
Jazz 816. I'm sorry about that. So you are clear to clear to Boston. Halifax for departure. Acaden, Alpha, Charlie, Alpha, Delta, November. Next one is Duven, Delta, Uniform, Victor.
Delta Uniform Victor. What?
Oh. So, Delta, Uniform, Victor, India, November. Sorry about that.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Euro, Echo, Uniform, Romeo, Romeo, Oscar, and then the Ocean 5 arrival.
All right, appreciate that. It's going to be Halifax for departure, then Acaden, then Duven, then Euro to the Ocean 5 arrival, and squawking 4322 for Jazz 816.
Jazz 816, readback is correct. Call back ready for taxi. Call ready for taxi. Information, Mike is correct.
All right, we'll give you a call for taxi, Jazz 816. All right, here we go, Daddy-O.
Halifax Ground, good evening. Air
Welcome
Canada
in, TSAC,
519,
by the way.
vacated 32 at Foxtrot.
Air Canada 519, welcome to Halifax.
I think you found yourself a new PC. That's awesome, man.
Taxi, Foxtrot, Golf, and apron at your discretion.
Okay, cool.
Foxtrot, Golf, apron, discretion. Air Canada 519,
Hey,
thanks.
Steve-O. What's up, what's up? All right, so, yeah, unfortunately, so that is going to make it a little bit of a pain, but not horrible. Not horrible. So, so let's see. We haven't actually worked on getting rid of things. So let's see if we remember how to do it. I think you come over here. Nope, here. Delete, delete. Yep, here. Delete, delete. And we got Tower checking in on us again. Oh, man. So the old route I filed was actually a turboprop route. No wonder they didn't want me to take it. Good catch by that ATC. All right, almost there. Peace. Steve-O. Lawrence. All right. Okay, so we're good. Now we can. Now we can hold on here. Hold on. Back. Okay. Oh, jeez, Lace. We want. Okay, so we're going to Acaden. We're going to accept that. Then we're going to go. We're going to go here again. We're going to go Duvin. Yeah, the lesson here on what just happened with my route is you can't just take the first route that SimBrief gives you, because it may lead you astray. And then Euro. Excuse me. Holy moly. You just fighting some jet lag tonight. Yeah, I'm pretty brain dead. That's what I told the controller guy. I'm like, good catch, because I am obviously brain dead tonight. All right, I've got Boston in there twice. I don't think I want that. Let's get him out. All right. So that'll be fine for now. We'll put the Oceans 5 in when we get going. And our fuel is confirmed 11 and change. Yep. Our Passengers, we have 80 of them. That's good. Cargo is good. Yeah, we're in good shape there for our ref weight there. We're not going to worry too much about this just now. All right, beautiful. So that is the flight plan and fuel confirmation. Let's go ahead and get some stuff started up here. Hey, Pentagon, what's going on, my friend? Hello, how are you? How are you? We're going to try to wrestle this baby up to 30,000 feet. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping, right? I'm hoping. I like this plane. And just wanted to fly it a little bit this month here. It's been one I haven't flown for a while, so it's been kind of fun to get back in and you know, mess around with it a little bit. No doubt about that. All right, so we have all that's good. Glare shield lights, all this stuff here. Probably won't know if we're good enough until we get out of the ramp area, but I think that's probably going to be fine. I probably have hat head too, don't I? That's good. I literally came home, grabbed some dinner, and just headed on down. So, all right, fasten belts coming on. We can arm the emergency flight deck lights. We need to go back up to the top. We're getting ready to start. So let's go there. No smoking on. And okay. Let's get our glare shield set up here as well, so we can go ahead and put the flight directors on. And actually, I can't do anything quite yet here because I need a little more power. Tim Dog, howdy. Howdy. But I can come down here and do one of the only other tests I know how to do, which is
Halifax Ground, Air Canada 519. Good evening again. Looking for IFR back to Pearson as filed with
Air Canada 519, stand by. Good evening.
which is this one. You are in the new. Is it the new, Tim? I'm happy for you, dude. I followed a little bit today. It sounds like people are pretty excited about it. Let's go flaps 18 departure tonight. And outside air temp is about where it is. Give us about 91.
519, have your client supervisor.
Yeah. Oh, you had it
ready copy.
already
519.
because you got the collector's edition. Nice. So
Air
did you
Canada
get any
519,
kind of
you're cleared to the Toronto Pearson Airport.
any kind of an
Halifax
update then, or
forward
you just
departure.
kind of kept rolling
Flight
with
plan
the one that you had?
Squawk 4324.
Clear back to Toronto Pearson, Halifax for departure. Flight plan route, runway 32, squawk 4324, Air Canada 519.
Gonna
Canada 519, readback is correct.
take the
Call,
chocks
ready
out.
for taxi.
We're gonna
Information that Mike is
connect.
correct.
I'm not gonna use pushback or better.
We'll
No.
pick up Mike and we'll call for taxi, Air
GSX. I'm
Canada
gonna just
519.
use the pushback they got here. And okay, let's get the oxygen systems on here as well. There was an update, but it wasn't much different. So you pretty much had the, yeah. Hey, thanks for the streak, by the way, man. That's pretty cool. Seven stream streak. That's pretty good. Appreciate that. All right, so we're ready to push. We want runway 32, so we're going to push back actually with our tail toward that Air Canada. I'm going to cheat and just kind of look around here. Yeah, we're going to push back that way. No, I take it back. Let's push back with our tail over here because then we're going to grab. No, it's got to come this way because we're going to taxi via the ramp over to this taxiway. So tail to the right. Mariner, yeah, man. Oh, heck, coming in with the ascription here as well. Thank you,
Long
Mariner.
time no see. How have you been?
I have been good, my friend. How have you been? Thank you so much. That's really awesome. Okay, let's get it going back. Did I have? But I didn't have any pack air on just yet. AP, let me get some bleed air going here first before we do anything. Yeah, I just I don't. What are you doing? I want to go this way. Am I gonna run into somebody? Probably. Yeah, I've been delivering packages. I don't know if you know. I'm delivering part time for FedEx right now, and so life is good. I'm just busy enough to stay out of trouble, but not super busy. If you know what I mean. Ooh, yeah, you're a tax advisor. Yeah, that's right. That's about to get crazy. Just about to get super crazy. All right, starter master on.
Halifax Ground United 2987 with you at Hotel Clear of runway 32.
United 2987, welcome to Halifax. Taxi via
I have
Hotel.
no idea how close we are.
Apron
We're
at your
not so
discretion.
bad.
Give way to the Jazz 816 at the apron.
Yeah, give way to me,
Taxiing
mister.
via Hotel, going to give way to the Jazz 816 at the apron, then parking is at my discretion at the apron. Have a good night. Thank you.
Have a nice night.
You're in the FedEx right now, Tim. You are awesome, dude. You are awesome. All right, we're just going to try to get it out here best we can. And that's probably about far enough. It's going to work, I think. Let's set the brake just for now. 17, 18, 20. We can introduce fuel. Hopefully this guy... Oh, the guy next to me, nope, he's still there. We're good. We didn't do a very good job pushing back onto the line, did we? But when you do it kind of manually, it's sort of tough. And sorry, United guy coming in. Oh, we lost... Why? We lost engine number... We lost engine 4. What the heck? Did we really? We did. Alright, we got something going on right here, guys. I've got a sneaking suspicion it's a control binding thing. Maybe. Bravo. No, it's not. We're good. Oh, crap. I know what it is. Jeez Louise. You have to have fuel pumps. You have to have fuel to make an engine run. Gee, Merry Christmas. I may not be safe to fly a plane tonight. Alright, let's try number 4 again real fast here. Yeah, did we lose number 3? Nope, it's going. Here comes 4. Sleeveless, you've got the MD-11. You didn't have the collectors, and you're pleasantly surprised. Nice. I've only heard. First of all, welcome, Sleeveless. Thanks for stopping by. I've only really heard positive things. I know there was a couple people that said they had some little glitchy, weird, Asobo-y kind of things, and there's a few people that said it was a long time waiting to get the thing downloaded, but otherwise I think people have been pretty happy with it. So that's awesome. That's awesome. It'll eventually make it into my hangar as well. So I'm looking forward to that, but as it stands right now, I don't have the ability to do that. I'm replenishing a little bit from my Christmas spending spree. All right, we got 432 and
Halifax Ground, Mike Papa Whiskey, clear runway 32 on Foxtrot, looking for the gate.
Mike Papa Whiskey, say your destination on the field.
hopefully that guy up.
We're clear runway 32 on Foxtrot.
Really just
Yeah, just wondering where you want to go.
Looking for gate
Canada that's wanting to push back.
Mike Papa Whiskey, Roger, taxi Foxtrot Golf apron, your discretion, and there's a Jazz BA 146 pushing in the vicinity of gate 15.
Foxtrot Golf apron, and we'll watch for the aircraft at gate 15. Mike Papa Whiskey. Thanks.
See ya.
Okay.
Thanks for being on. Appreciate the month of Mondays. It's always a good time.
Yeah, it is a
Mike
good
Papa
time.
Always nice to have you.
Definitely a good time. All right, that is a good start on all four here. So let's come on up. Starter switches can come off. We're going to put the engine gens on. We're going to leave.
Jazz 816, we have Pilatus just going to scoot in front of you.
Sounds good. We're just about ready to taxi, but I see the traffic coming in and we'll hold for him. That's not a problem. Jazz 816. All right, so starter selector off. Engine anti-ice is... I think we can also turn that off for now. We're going to put the ice detection on. We'll put the heaters on. We'll say hello to Iowa Scotsman. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? And galley power can come on as well. We'll leave the APU on for now. And okay, we can come up here. We can go autopilot coming on. Anti-skid can come on. Our spoilers can come on. And engine hydraulics can come on. Okay, we do have the weather kind of warming up. There goes the Pilatus get by us. I think he did. All right. I think we're ready to taxi. And Tower Jazz 816 is ready for taxi.
Jazz 816, runway 32, taxi, apron at your discretion, Delta, cross runway 23, Kilo, hold short runway 32.
All right, apron our discretion onto Delta, cross 23 to Kilo, and hold short 32, Jazz 816. Yeah, baby. We're ready. On, runway turn off lights on. Okay, just making sure, nothing else, nothing crazy. I turned all that stuff on up there. Okay, beautiful. We will set the flaps to 18. Hit the brake. Give it some juice. And away we go. And remember, yep, got nose wheel steering set up. Awesome. Okay. Trims are in the green. A little nose down trim, that's okay. On this aircraft, that's not a bad thing. So we've got 7,700 foot of runway. We should be fine there. If I don't feel like we're making good power by the time we hit runway 23, we'll go rejected. And after that, it's a climb runway heading to 3,000. Actually, I'm going to double check that right now. It is a 5,000. And then we'll be given vectors on course. We are currently clear to the left, clear to the right. And our landing lights are a little dim tonight. I have a lot of stuff turned on inside here. I think that's also part of the problem.
Jazz 816, contact center, 132.2, when holding short runway 32.
We'll contact center when holding short runway 32, Jazz 816. All right.
And ground Air Canada 519, ready for taxi to runway 32.
Ground 519, altimeter is 2979er. Taxi runway 32 via apron at your discretion, Delta, cross runway 23, Kilo, hold short runway 32.
Taxi 32 via Delta and cross 23 Kilo, then hold short 32 Air Canada 519.
Okay, down there. looking good. We just need to turn the old heading bug to about 320, and we'll be ready to go.
Cabin is secure.
Yeah, I saw Tree Fox is doing his thing as well. Conti, yep. Slan Alpha, you're right. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. That's pretty dang awesome. A great Monday. Okay, we're up here. I'm going to call that holding short, and I'm just going to double check everything here, make sure we have everything that we need. Yaw dampers, yeah, let's come down here and preset that. For TARA, everything else is fine down there. Trims are good. Let's click it and see. Yep, everything is good. All right, over to center. Let's give him a call, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. Moncton Center, good evening. Jazz 816, holding short, runway 32 at Halifax, ready for departure.
Jazz 816, Moncton Center, hello. Winds in Halifax are 310 at 14, gusting 22. Call me over on this frequency, or click takeoff, runway 32.
We'll give you a call airborne, Jazz 816. All right, guys, here we go. Final is clear. Runway is, whoops. Runway's clear. Let's do it.
Moncton Control, this is Charlie Juliet 405. Going 39500 to 45,000. Passing Actus and to North Top.
This guy's doing a pretty good job. It's obvious that English
405,
is not his
Center,
first
hello.
language,
Squawk 3165.
but he seems to be doing a pretty good job. If we could just get him to turn his microphone down a little bit. But that's all right. All right, you all. Takeoff is selected. Here we go. 91.2.
Speed alive, both sides. Power set, N1G.
Got it, yeah.
Air Canada 671, winds in St. John's are 290 at 53, gusting 76. Good luck, my friend.
Rotate.
St. John's could be that way, man. I'm telling you what, it could be spicy up there. Whoa. We're just jumping off the runway there. Wow.
Moncton Center, good evening. Air Canada 519, holding short, runway 32 at Kilo.
Canada 519, Moncton Center, hello, land and wait, runway 32.
Line up and wait, runway 32, Air Canada 519.
The Jazz 816 is climbing 1,200.
Jazz 816, identified, Q climb level 300, direct Acadian.
Climb flight level 300 and direct Acadian. Jazz 816. All right, let's get all this set up here. I'm going to go vertical speed for now about 1,500. And okay, we can also spin this guy up. 300.
Cathay 902, welcome back.
We're looking for yep, a little slow right now, so I'm gonna take vertical speed off just for now. Push that nose down a little bit. Maybe we'll shoot for 1,000. Just trim it down a little bit here. Not quite that far.
VFTO, safe height speed, select flaps up.
Flaps coming up. And time for us to turn direct. Let's go direct to Caden. Good.
Air Canada 519, winds Halifax are 310 at 14.22. Tommy Airborne District, you're clear for takeoff, runway 32.
Let's swap. Turn a little bit.
Clear for takeoff, 32, we'll call you airborne, Air Canada 519.
That's fine. About a 266 heading is what it's telling me here, so I'm going to about 240 just to kind of intercept. And then we're going to try to figure out why we're not going direct. Direct to a Cape. Yeah, that's us. That's what we need here. Yep. Oh, I know why. That's why. We're in, not in LNAV. Alright, round we go. Our speed is actually a little more than I wanted. Let's go indicated airspeed mode for now. And let's see what it does for us here.
Center Air Canada 519, passing through 1.1 for 5,000.
Air Canada 519, Western Center, few climb, flight level 380, direct to Hello.
Direct Hello and climb flight level 380, Air Canada 519.
FedEx 511, Western Center.
FedEx 511.
FedEx 511, Western Center, hello, you're leaving airspace to the west.
Alright,
Center is
nice.
offline. Surveillance services terminated, procedures approved, have a good one.
Roger, over to Unicom for FedEx 511. We'll probably touch base with you a little bit. Process it, maybe get a very close.
There's a departure right behind us. That's cool.
Air Canada 1505, turn left heading 275.
Alright, after takeoff checklist here, we've got, we're going to put engineer on. We're going to temporarily turn the APU air off. For now, I'm going to leave the APU gen on, but we're just going to turn the APU off. We've got the brake fans. I didn't ever turn them on. I probably should have, but they're coming off now. We can turn the PTU off. And no ice protection needed. Continuous ignition. I also forgot to turn those off. Or forgot to turn those on. They'd come off right now, and we're going to go to TGT mode right now, which actually we're doing this 120. I mean, I think we're doing all right, about 91%. Those are fine. I don't see anything that's unhappy here, so I think we're just going to stick with our D-rated climb power for now. Get us up to 300, and then we'll be in business. Hello? Good fixes. Alright, man. It is my understanding that you have several choices of streams today. So super happy that you stopped in and gave me a little Willow Maze Haze. Alright. all flood. Getting the flood, everything quiet. So much. Say hey, little Mary's Hayes. I think that's it. You're making the rounds. I kind of do the same thing when there's lots of people on. I have a hard time, if I'm flying myself, I have a hard time hearing another streamer that has ATC going. I can listen to another streamer that's just flying with no ATC, but my brain doesn't work that goodly. Hey, TFB. Nice to see you. Welcome in, everybody. But I like doing that too. I'll put one guy on, listen to him for a little while, jump to another, listen to them for a while, and kind of just keep up with the conversations that way. It's how I try to do it myself. Happy Saturday, TFB. Nice to see you, my good friend. For the rest of you poor working dogs, happy Monday. I need to get myself a little ice water or something. My dulcet tones are not dulcet tones. Oh, we don't have any Boston Center, so we'll hang here until we get ourselves out of trouble. And the lighting, such good lighting. The leaves are good. Just Flat guys, they do good work. I know everybody's all agog over the TFDI stuff right now, but of course, as should be, but as is expected, I should say. But man, these Just Flight planes are so good. Hey, Beethoven, can't shut down without saying hello. That guy is. He's running around down here somewhere, but I'll make sure he gets a belly scratch from you, Chris. Thanks for stepping in or signing. Jeez, I can't even talk. I'm so brain dead tonight. But thanks for stopping in. Hope you have a nice.
How was that landing?
Have a nice night.
Air Canada 671, welcome to St. John's. Did you make it in one piece?
I would think 10,000. Come up here.
Air Canada 671, in that case, welcome to St. John's. You can backtrack runway 34 and taxi your discretion to wherever you'd like.
I have some news about St. John's and some of these airports that are north of Halifax.
He's still in shock.
I was able to get a couple of my X-Plane 11 airports to install. Next month, I'm going to take the Q400 up to some of these places like St. John's, London, Sydney, some of these places we haven't been in a while. I don't have, I have some other airports that I have purchased for Microsoft Flight Sim as well, like Goose Bay and some of those. And we've been up to like Deer Lake and Iqaluit, things like that. But there's some cool spots that are north of Halifax. That's where to kind of do that. I know we go south to Boston a lot, and it's mainly just because we have ATC. But there's cool spots to be found up north. In fact, that would have been the better play tonight, wouldn't it have? For as far as ATC goes. You can't, it's not showing my
Canada 288 function sensor, hello, 390, welcome aboard.
Canada 288.
Have a good one, Air Canada.
We have a new Elevate X, and it's messed with everything. But here's what the Elevate X map looks like right now.
21. We're in the climate
we
box.
went up to St. John's or
we're just following off now, and we'll be
This is Sydney up here.
Air Canada
Sydney's right there.
1505.
Up here would have been in good shape.
Good.
Newfoundland, you know.
Air Canada 1505, turn left
Montreal
direct
is
third
good.
though.
It was black.
Maintain Mach decimal 82 or less until level 36
There we go. Sorry about that. Here's like I was saying.
Okay,
if we went
there's
this way.
Durdo. And just to confirm, we're only climbing to 340.
So this is
Ah,
Gander.
what's that? I mixed up the two of your.
Either scene.
Mixed up the two of your.
St. John's.
So in that case, you can do direct Durdo and launching you from 122
Sydney.
Have a good one.
Okay, over to Andre, Tech and
Sydney's not very far away. Sydney's
1505
right
for the
there,
night.
Roger,
Fixie, you kicked
for
it
you.
to the curb.
Boston Center is offline. Surveillance services terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a great one.
Switch our cargo jet to
What did you go back to that? Did you go back to, Fixie? Because I'm getting
Western
close.
Center, Foxtrot, Mike Papa,
We're just not using
Whiskey,
tracker
Short
anymore. What are you using to find your ATC?
Halifax.
Like what tool? Because that's the main
And my
reason.
Papa Whiskey.
One of the main reasons I use it is just to see
Halifax are
who's
310 at 14.
bat radar. Okay.
Airborne. Call me on this frequency.
I'm gonna stick with it. I was
Check
promised.
in the contact
So the
list
other
with the
main
airborne,
reason why I went with this over bat radars, it used to show me where the sceneries, the add-on sceneries were, and now that's not there anymore. But I was told by one of the Elevate X devs in their Discord that that's coming in a future update. So we shall see. We shall see. But that radar was good. It just didn't show me where my sceneries were.
Mountain Center, Charlie Juliet 405, radio check.
Super loud.
Charlie Juliet 405, function center, hello.
No, he said radio check.
Loud and clear.
Oh, you're super loud.
Charlie Juliet 405, loud and clear.
Charlie Juliet 405, say again.
Charlie Juliet 405, loud and clear. Charlie Juliet 405, going 40,000.
I don't know if I just messaged him. I just told him he's a little
Charlie
loud.
Juliet 405, function center, hello. I see you at level 410.
But
Can you climb level
he is
4,
not
5,
from around here right now, and he's in the
Charlie Juliet
flotation,
405, climbing to 45,000.
So anyway, I just messaged him to say, hey, you're pretty loud.
Information, Oscar is current in Halifax.
But I'm giving the dude credit. He's heading up
Altimeter
to
29
Gander
When ready, descend.
in the
10
slotation, and yeah, I think so too. He was pretty timid on the ground, so you can tell not only is he kind of wrestling with probably a second language, but he's also kind of wrestling with new procedures. Swing dog, first time chatter, my cat and I are in the afterlife watching your stream together. First check-in from the afterlife. Welcome, Swing dog.
Captain climb 40, Mike. Papa.
So he did message back, said he's been having some trouble with his PC system. Yeah. It's a first try in this setup there, so. All right, Swing Dog, we can't go there, my friend. Can't go there. Enjoy the stream, and we're happy to have you along. And it sounds like you have an awesome sense of humor and all, but let's not go there, okay? Thank you. Yeah, dude's bouncing off the noise gate. Yeah, no question about it. No question about it.
Seabird 9 or 8 function sensor, hello, pass message.
Rick, I can maybe take long.
Seabird 9 or 8 at a cockpit approved, report back.
This guy here, he's basically saying, yeah, my language barrier and my PC systems are making me nervous. And I was like, yeah, he's really doing fine. He's doing really well. He read back the instructions. He got a little turned around on the taxi, but that happens. And but I think really overall he's doing well. All right, we're slowing down on our climb rate here a little bit, guys. So we only have another 3.5. I might go VS here just so we don't give up any more vertical speed there. You had a slammer? Oh man. Well, that's the Mad Dog. That's a butter landing for the MD-11, Tim. Come on. That's a buttery landing. Where are you going again? I'm trying to look. Oh, into O'Hare? Yeah, come on. That's a silky, smooth, greasy McGrease face landing, man. I am not 100% sure, but I could have almost. There's a guy that took off out of Halifax. It sounded just like the YouTube streamer named SD Falchetti. He's a guy that has done some scenery work as well, but every now and again he posts these GA flights, and the guy that took off, man, sounded just like him. I can't see anybody that matches up with his name here, so I'm not sure. How are we doing? Noisy? Good. Yeah, we got just about to head over the ocean here. What's that? It's our last little output, right? Outpost. What is this place? Yarmouth. Yep, Yarmouth. The rest is ocean. You see my navigaph. Just couldn't see the. For some reason, just couldn't see the. All the big rocks.
Better Mike Papa Whiskey than to step away from the room.
And Mike Papa Whiskey, I talked this through, report back.
Report back, Mike Papa Whiskey.
Just making it worse. Alright, we'll mess around with that later on. I really think it's the updated version of Elevate X. It's like my Streamlabs is not recognizing what it is now, and now it's like, yeah, we're not going to show you that. Alright, almost there, you guys. Cruise checklist basically is just to set the TGT, and we're good to go. You can see that, but we got a Milky Way going on out there. That's kind of nice. Hit check for Northern Lights. Do we have any Northern Lights? Do that. No, just regular noise pollution, light pollution. And I could probably find up north already. I have that out set. Yes, I do. We'll get up here. We'll get our cruise power set. Then we'll enter in the arrival. I have to figure out.
Better Mike Papa Whiskey back.
Oh no, we've got what we've got. That's the Oceans 5 arrival. Yeah, almost there. Almost there. I think that's probably pretty good. Okay. Good enough. Now let's go. Let's say 7:20 to start. And I have to adjust my throttles a little bit here to get to 720. We'll go down below just a little bit, then it should stabilize around 720, and then we just have to kind of watch and see what our airspeed does here. If it continues to climb, we might need to back off a little bit more. Hard telling. Let's leave it there for now. Let's come down here. Let's go to our menu. Let's go to our arrival. And let's put some information in here for what we have. It's 22 left. That's number 7. It's Ocean 5. That's number 2. We've got a transition. It'll be the Euro transition. Do I have a Euro transition? No, I do not. Hey. Right, hang on here. Let's see what we can do. Now we can pull up Navigaph. So, arrivals available. Ocean 5. There is a Euro. AJ, Ocean. So maybe there's just no transition. And if I go, what are my choices? I don't like any of them. If I go AJ, and I'm way up north. If I go Kennebunk, I'm way up north.
Jazz 816, Munson Center.
Go ahead, Jazz 816.
Jazz 816, you're leaving my airspace to the west. Surveillance services terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a great rest of your day.
Thanks for another great Moncton Monday. We'll catch you later, Jazz 816. All right. I'm going to leave. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, if I add this to the route right now here in Navigraph, it's gonna kick me up to AJ, and that it's gonna have like a redundant leg here, and so I don't really want that, but I can fix that. But what I'm gonna do in my
Canada 288,
flight plan here is I'm gonna not have a transition. I'm just gonna go ocean. You know what?
If I didn't call it,
I
my
can
call
do the
boys
same
back
sheet
with
right here, basically. I'm going to go AJ.
I think you did, but
ILS,
anyways, regardless,
22
welcome back.
left.
I want to make sure.
And what do we want? ILS 22 left. I think we got to go. I think we have to go. We'll probably give Noli. Yeah, let's go with Noli. All right, now let me show you what I'm going to do here. Boom shakalaka. So that's the extra point that we have in there right now. I'm going to come back over here to Navigraph, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do on Navigraph, and I'm going to do it in my FMS. So here again, we're coming in, basically coming in here, we're going to go to Euro, and then the way I had to put it in, that take me all the way back up to AJ and then down. Well, we don't want that. So what I'm going to do is, oh, maybe I can't do it. I'm just going to remove that, and oh yeah, that's not okay. Maybe I'm not going to be able to do that. All right, so
Super 908, welcome back.
all right, so we're going to go. It's still going to be the Ocean 5.
Air Canada 519, Munson Center.
But we're going to take everything.
519, go.
We're going to take the AJ.
Air Canada 519, you're leaving airspace to the west. Boston Center is offline. Surveillance services terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good one.
We're going to take the Nico out.
Over to Unicom for Air Canada 519, thanks
And
you.
we're just going to leave Euro in there. So we go Dubin, Euro, and then Ocean. Put that in here manually. Oscar, Sierra, until November. Then we go Regio. And Bridget. And then Ada. Leasy. Let's see how much of that is on it. Yeah, see, there's a bunch of those I don't need. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Alright, let's try this again. Ocean. What is the... I got something. Something doesn't fit here. Oh, I see. It doesn't.
Center, Mike Hopper Whiskey, top of the center.
Tighten it up a little bit for us.
209 would be a super.
A little bit. Okay, so now here's what it looks like. All of that
2981,
in there.
10 south.
The
Mike Hopper.
so Euro, then Ocean, then Grigio. This waypoint. Oh, I see. It's still misspelled. A D D D.
And Mike Papa Whiskey, sorry, say again, which was the ILS or the R now?
Okay. The only one that doesn't make a lot of sense here is Leasy, but I think we'll have that in there because they might have to vector us for traffic.
And Mike Papa Whiskey,
and then they could turn us back around here to Noli. Alright, so I like that. We're going to add.
Race to rest 2 bit, take up system.
Have we added this to the add an ILS 22? Okay, I think we're fairly well caught up now, guys. I think this makes sense. Euro and on in, runway 22 left. I can look at that. Now we also have a little bit of a break in the action. How's our speed doing? Yeah, we sped up a little tiny bit. How about we go? Let's go 7. For now, I'm gonna go get some ice water. Team Dog, your aircraft. That's a good view I can give you here. That's a beautiful view, isn't it? Catch you in just a second. You need anything while I'm gone?
Cathay 902, something back. Cathay 902, Cathay 902, something back. Cathay 902, Monster Center, hello. Decreasing my airspace to the east. Gander radio is offline. Surveillance service is terminated. Frequency change to crew. Resume own navigation. Squawk 2000. Have a great rest of your day. No problem. Delta 57, Monster Center. Delta 57, hello. You're leaving my airspace to the east. Gander Oceanic is offline. Surveillance service is terminated. Frequency change to crew. Resume on navigation. Squawk 2000. Have a great rest of your day. Air Canada 288, need to set 4000.
Hello, hello. I am back. Let's see here. Let's do some descent planning. So if I want to get to Euro at 10,000, above 10,000, is that a good thing? Let's see. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay, so those are good numbers for us. Grigio, Bright, yeah, all those are good numbers. So how about we say we want about 15
Air Canada 288, turn left, direct to Bow Hill.
minutes.
You're clear to the,
So about 88 miles.
Okay,
We can start heading down the hill. Okay, beautiful. Oh, we've got past some like east coast of the U.S. lights.
yes, you're clear to the RNAV Julia runway 32 via Bow Hill. Mike Papa Whiskey, continue descent 4,000.
4,000, Mike Papa Whiskey.
So, TFDI users, where is this? Is this available anywhere besides the TFDI store? You have to get through TFDI design. Can you get it from somebody else? Is it available in Contrail or anything like that? This is it, huh? Detailed simulation. So I would be the brand spanking new person. So I would have to buy the base packs, right? So I think if you buy one base pack, you get to add the other for, yeah, so if I get the freighter for whatever, 75 bucks, then I can order the passenger and get the passenger for another 10. What's this? The extended simulation. Other extended simulation elements for another $5. What is that exactly? Failures and maintenance. So if you're like me and you're brand new, you're in for it. You're in 90 bucks. But this should give you the brand spanking new version, right? I don't know that I would. I mean, it's only $5, but I don't know that I would ever really like with my. I don't know why, but with my airliners, I don't really care about failures and things like that. Like the less failures I have, probably the better. But I think it would probably make sense to get. It makes sense to get both the freighter and the passenger variant. I mean, 99% of what I would use it for probably is freighter stuff, but for only, I mean, I guess you could start with just one, right? And then add this. This doesn't look like, well, Tim is saying that it just start 75, and then this doesn't change, right? If you're ready, 10 bucks, get you all the passengers. Interesting. All right, well, I'll keep that in mind. Because I'm going to be honest with you, the other one that I'm looking at here, this might surprise you. And again, this one's, I'm about as close to getting this as I am the MD-11. I think I'm going to give the expansion pack to the Learjet. I know he's driving people nuts with all of his update posts and things like this, but I think for another $45 though, I get the freighter variant and the medical variant and the native 2024, you know,
Mike Papa Whiskey, Mountain Center.
Sort of the native 24 version. So I'm
Mike
really
Papa
strongly
Whiskey
thinking
to
about getting that $45 versus $75.
Air
Yeah,
Canada
too much.
288.
I just don't have any other. I don't have any other
300 at 8.
It's just that I fly on MSFS. And I love Learjets. I'm a sucker for Learjets. I am. You guys know that. I'm a sucker for Learjets. When I think about how many aircraft you get for that other, I mean, you're at the end of the day, you're in it about $75-$80 too. I mean, if you're just buying it flat out, right? No, if you're buying it flat out, it'd be $65. So it's pretty close, pretty comparable. But you get 3, like with the TFDI, you get potential of 2 different variants, and with this you get 3. So that's not horrible. I guess that's what I paid to get my get the Duke package. But I don't know. I guess there's just I'm starting to notice there's a bit of a lack of biz jets in at least the kind that I'm liking in Microsoft. I mean, I think, yeah, so you got Honda Jet, you got Vision Jet. Tim loves, I know Tim, he popped right in there. He loves that Citation X. And I think that's probably the only other one right now that I'd even consider. But, man, I tell you what, with what they've done in X-Plane, with obviously the Challenger, but also the Citation 525, I don't know. Maybe there's 2 legit ones in X-Plane 12 and 2 legit ones in Microsoft Flight Sim. Maybe that's just kind of what we have. I don't know. It's your obsession at the moment. I wish I would have had a little bit of extra,
Mike Papa Whiskey with the
a little extra fundage over the. This is the one that I wasn't able to pick up. It was on sale. I mean, it wasn't a huge discount, but what, it was like $15 off or something. It was like $70 instead of $85. So now I had this question, or we had this discussion a little bit last stream. Just because it's Torque Sim does not necessarily mean it's Toto Rico. Am I understanding correctly? Toto is part of Torque Sim? Okay. Because Toto Rico he's been responsible for the TBM and the Challenger, but not necessarily the 525 and the SR22. Am I thinking correctly? Dixie says correct. But yeah, this I see Ibanez flying this all the time. I see Conti flying this all the time. Have you broken down and Torque Sim is a different guy. Oh, Toto Rico's Hot Start. I just was getting the two confused. Fixie, have you broken down and got the TDS yet, my friend? It works in every one of these airplanes. It's so good. It's so good. Okay, so Hot Start is different from Torque Sim. Okay, very good, very good. See, I'm a little slow on the uptake sometimes. Tim, you have the PMS, but not for, we're talking about X-Plane. I got 26 miles. Oh my gosh. It's showing a what? A V-path of negative 55? Oh, good lord. I need a freaking sim. Did I fly past? Perhaps I flew past my descent point here. Alright, so we're going to do a bit of an emergency descent here. And I might have to throw some boards out here. let's trim it down. I'm gonna need every bit of probably not that much, not 5,000-6,000 feet beneath. Come on, give me something steady here, please. Would you? 2,000 feet per minute. I'm pulling my spoilerons. Yeah, right. Well, if there would have been, they would have descended me a long time ago. But, alright, so we're going to go down. We need, like 5,000 is the magic number here. Yeah, I was too busy messing around. I was too busy looking at the TDS, or sorry, the TFDI MD-11. Gosh, dang it. 5,000. And arm. You're gonna get that flight factor. Those guys, they do pretty good work, really. I mean, those are the guys that did the Honda jet, right? Flight Effects. Sorry, what did I say? Anyway, or were they the Vision jet? Flight Effects. What else have they made? Yeah, Vision jet. Okay. All right. Good. I'm going to go even more harshly down here. I'm only doing 160. Oh, they published the... Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I think they're solid, right? Yeah, a little slow, but like I remember the Honda Jet the real life Honda Jet when it came out, man, it was like, wow, that sucker seemed just super modern and kind of high tech. The design with the engines on those vertical nacelles were pretty cool, but it just doesn't go very fast. I'm thinking it had like. Didn't it have like some auto landing capabilities too, or something like that? It was like just ahead of its time in some regards. What do you mean? What can I do a CTAF for Boston? There it is, 28.8. We are just absolutely. It's almost like we're going into London City with the Queen here, man. We are diving. I'm expecting good fixings to give me a one ping only. Chat here in a second. We are diving. So we're going 3,000. $28.8. Got it. Oh, you got it memorized, yeah. Right, that dude is quiet now. Back and forth. Too loud, too quiet. Yes, I know Katie Pilot has a mod. I shouldn't need an extra mod. We're doing pretty good, though. We're almost to... Alright, we're over top of Euro. So we're definitely above 10,000 at Ocean, which is coming up here. Ocean coming up here in 7 miles. We need to be between 14 and 9. So I think we're just about back on profile here, you guys. Somehow. About to blow the top off of our airspeed, though. Back with the whatever these are called, spoilerons or whatever they're called. Yeah, Sheed, man, that dude was so good. He was a part of several of my Boston Wings adventures as well. All right, we're turning over ocean, and we're not quite below 14, but we're getting close. The next waypoint is Grigio or whatever. Grigio. Yeah, 14 miles. You need to be below 9,000. So hopefully we'll get caught up with that. The butt flaps. I think, don't they have a specific name? It's a unique name just for those things. But yes, butt flaps. Okay, approach briefing. We need local altimeter here. 3005. We're most definitely through the transition level. Speeding back up again. I'll go part butt flap. We need to set this to local 50. We've got, we're not quite there yet, but we're going to go ahead and put the landing lights on. Runway exits on. Alright, AC pump can come, oh, it is on. PTU can come back on as well. Brake fans to auto. And looks good. Below 200 we could throw some flaps as well here. So alright, we're doing good. There's 9,000. So I think what I'm going to do is trim up a bit, something a little more sensible, and recapture. Yes, there you go. Pull the butt flaps back up. There's too many, right, Tim Dog? There's too many. There's just too many. If I got myself down to 7,000 at Bridget, by the way, I could go straight in. I wouldn't have to vector. The other thing I should probably do is I should probably set an ILS frequency. What do you think? 110.3? Set. Approach course 215. I think we're going to get there. So I'm going to go into heading mode. I'm going to go into RNAV mode. I think we've got a localizer and a glide slope. That's 1,000 to go to reach 5,000, and we could, yeah, I think we're just going to stay on track here. Boston traffic. Jazz 816 is 20 miles to the northeast of the field, descending 5,000. We're inbound, 22 left, Boston traffic. We would need to go down. Let's see, Wayne is 3,000, so let's keep it going down here. Put some spoilers out again, just so we can get the flaps range. And do I have an airport? I do. I have somebody. Can't hear that dude. He's quiet. some audio stutters there. I don't know, guys, if you're hearing that or not.
Cabin is secure.
Okay, can we trim a little bit here? I'd like to slow down a bit if we could. There's 1,500 feet, and we are at flaps range. Flaps 1. Not quite idle here, but I'm going to go ahead now and set. Let's go flaps 30. So VREF of 124. Oh, and I should awesome. We're going to level at 3,000, which we are. The speed will start to come down kind of naturally here. Yeah, and Tim, you kind of know that going in, don't you? Like, you just know that you'd fly it pretty heavily for like a week or two, and then it would just, you'd never get it out again. I felt that way a little bit with the oh shoot, what was that other pusher, kind of pusher bizjet that came out about the same time as the Starship? I felt like I was going to be similar in with that aircraft, so I just held off. All right, let's turn on to intercept a little bit here.
Localizer armed.
Arm it.
Light slopes alive.
Airspeed's looking good. Second notch of flaps can come out. I think this is my like regional jet, basically, like those regional ops. Because I mean, it's basically has been replaced by E-jets. So if you fly the
light slope armed.
Screwed up.
Light slope captured.
I think we can. All right.
Speed check below 205. Select gear down.
I can't. Whoever that guy is on the
Localizer
ground
captured.
is making the call. I can't hear him.
2,500.
I don't see anybody in front of me though, so.
Boston traffic, American 386, getting ready to do a left turn into a left downwind for runway 22 left.
Alright, so he's out there. Boston traffic Jazz 816 is turning final 22 left. Boston. We didn't grab that glide slope crap, did we, guys? What are you doing here? Oh, we got a raid. Conti, hello. Alright, it's time to, in honor of Conti,
Autopilot disconnected.
time to turn the autopilot off and turn the awful pilot on. One of the great all-time sim quotes. What's up, Stuggy? Nice to see you, man. Need one more notch of flaps. Baka, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Airbus. Good to see you, Boozy. Hey, thanks for the 7-stream streak, Boozy. Boozy, you said something yesterday that I just cracked up. You said you always knew that you were going to spend your whole life trying to take off women's bras. I just about died, but I'm going to add something to that. I'm going to add, after I've watched you do this, I think you're also going to spend your life finding ways to streak. Because I've seen you
1,000
shirtless a couple times now, and you're on a 7-stream streak. So one way or another, you're a streaker as well, my friend. So congratulations. Good to see you. Hey, Ibanez. What's up? What's up? Stuggy, did I say hi? What's going on, Stugs? It's a known scammer streaker. Boozy's the man. Boozy's doing something that we all should have done. Well, actually, Conti, I think, did it first. No, Dave, 757 Spy Flight did it first, but Boozy, you've inspired me yet again. Simplify.
500.
Simplify your stream. Try to make it all about the flying and less about the sounds and stuff like that. I think you hit the nail on the head on that, and I wish you all the success in the world, because I know you're like a mastermind of sounds, man. You're like a sound engineer. I am stuttering.
Plus 100.
Why am I stuttering?
Minimums.
Oh my gosh, why am I stuttering?
Minimums.
What is going on? All over the place too.
50, 40, 30, 20.
Flapperon extended.
10.
We're just gonna fly all the way down to New York, I guess. Oh, we're down. We're down, baby. So anyway, I think it's a smart choice. I like how you kind of set it to. It's all about net return, right?
80 knots.
I'm not gonna make this. Am I?
60 knots.
Nope. And is this Charlie? This is us. And or did I just exit on a freaking runway? Oh, this is Charlie. I think I'm on Charlie. We're clear. We're clear. Firebird, hello. Spock Savage, how's it going? And Boston Traffic Jazz 816, clear, 22 left. I didn't miss anybody else coming in from the Continuum channel, but welcome in. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Over an echo. Echo, echo, echo. And we're going to try to go find a place to park here. I think they would take us around to the Charlie terminal. Yeah, I could go, right? I can. Yeah, it's true. I could use it if I needed to, Tim. I'll just say Tim tells me. Boston Traffic, Jazz 816, crossing 22 right on Echo, Boston. So anyway, like I say, welcome. If you're in from the Continuum channel, thanks for popping by. Hope you've had a good day, good Monday. Hope your stream was good. Hope Conti taxied in faster than I am right now.
Final about 10 miles for
apparently I'm going to just do like a 5-knot taxi. Let me see if I missed anybody else here. I got Squawky, Airbus, Ibanez, Stuggy, Boozy, Quokka. Okay, I got everybody. Firebird. Welcome, all you rascals. Nice to see you. Let's go Bravo. Sliding a little bit here. Let's go Bravo. If we go Bravo, we can watch the other dudes coming on in. Well, first though, let's do this. Get you going. Okay. And probably could turn off the landing lights and the strobe McStrobe face. Okay. Now we can hop outside. I know you guys like listening to the music there, but got a dude on final, man. We gotta watch this. This is good stuff. This is prime time streaming entertainment here. Actually, it's not Terminal Charlie that they take us to, because that's just right here. I'm thinking they're going to take us around the horn, maybe to Echo. Stick around. I'm going to hop in the Comanche and do a little bit of flying down in South America. I found a couple of kind of cool freeware airfields, so I thought it'd be fun to hop in there. You are heading out. All right, Tim. And oh, you got to go in early for a safety meeting, but free pizza. That's a pretty good trade, I would have to say. Pretty darn good trade. He's not gonna make it in time. Bummer. All right. Well, we're gonna just keep on going. Oh, the meeting's not early. It's lunchtime meeting. Okay, gotcha. I am not sure if...
Boston traffic, American 386, 5 mile final for runway 22 left.
I'm not sure if I have to work tomorrow or not. My bosses were non-committal. Hey, Wild River. Welcome in. We've got a little sickness. I guess there's this flu going around or something, but we've been hit a little bit at our station. So yeah, as a possibility, it's normally my day off, but it's possible that I might be hauling boxes tomorrow. Nice to see you, Wild River. Happy Monday. We were trying to do the cinematic, watch the dude land as I taxi thing, but I'm a little nervous about that now because I got to be looking for traffic myself. Yeah, we're just, unfortunately, I don't think we're quite. He's gonna land right about the time. Oh man, holy cow! Thanks for the gifted ascription, Texas One
Boston
Flyboy.
traffic, American 386, short final, runway 22 left.
Appreciate that. Oh, 59 gift subs, dude. You're awesome, man. Wild River, you now have access to the best emotes that you can make on Google Drawing, as well as a couple that are actually halfway decent that were done by other people. Oh man, I'm trying. Where are we? Are we at the gates yet? We're close. I want to be right there. I missed my turn. All right, we're gonna hit the next turn. Oh, this is gonna work out just perfect, you guys. Perfect. Mandy looks nice and stable. We're so far away now, it's hard to tell. But that looked pretty good. Oops, I'm not holding the center line there. Yeah, that looked pretty good. Nicely done, Captain. Okay. Now forcing around, let's get to the gate so we can get to the Comanche and start doing a little bit of that, GA stuff. All right, hey man, no problem. Wild River, understand completely. Good to have you on board. And everybody from the Bush League, the Wild River Bush League crew, welcome on in. I'm just going to cut across here and find a spot to park. Got to be something right here, isn't there? Oh, there we go.
Boston traffic, American 386, clear, runway 22 left.
See what the contact ground .9er, wicked. Love it. Right there is perfect, don't you think? Ah, so nice. So nice. All right. Let's leave it in the turnaround state, shall we? So that means I've got APU power and air going. We're going to turn the beacon off. Logo can stay on. Nav light can stay on. Turn that off. Cabin emergency lights will turn off. We have engine air off. We'll turn the heat off here. fasten seatbelt signs can come off. Actually, I can go ahead and cut power because we're on the
Cabin
APU.
crew, doors to manual and cross check.
Okay, galley power off. AP gen is on. Oops, had those on still. Sorry. That's good there.
Boston traffic, American 386. Texting to Terminal B via Mike 1, Mike Bravo Kilo.
Brake fans off. All that off. Off. Hydraulics are off. Those are off. And okay, I think we're going to turn around state. Beautiful. Okay, give me 2 minutes here. I'm going to hop into the Comanche and we'll load up. I'm also going to update my flight plan. And we'll just do some buzzing around South Africa. Sorry, South America. Yeah, South America is where we're going. And yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. All right, back to business here, and welcome down to the. I think we're in. All right, I'm not going to guess. We are in the very southern part of. What are you doing here? South America. We got Tree Fox coming in. Hello, Michael. All right, let me get this route updated here, and then I will show you where we are. The plan is to do just a little VFR flying, and yeah, the weather, this is real weather right now, and so I'm not 100% sure that that's going to be doable, but we will see. We will see. So we are down here. Yeah, we're in Chile. So we're at, oh, I guess I could update my route command here as well. Sierra Charlie Charlie Romeo. And we're going to be flying to Sierra Charlie Mike Kilo. And I know I didn't give you guys a lot of lead time on this, but if you're looking for a couple of really cool sort of freewares, I like these a lot. And there's actually a pretty good number of them that are available on the TL. But here's where we are. So here's South America. We're cleared. I guess not all the way down to the very, very bottom. And there are some sceneries down here at the tip, and probably even down here Falkland Islands. But we're kind of in this range. So kind of mountainousy, you know, up to the coast here, kind of northbound with a little bit of weather. You know, so we'll kind of see. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, appreciate you guys being here, and let's get this thing going. So we've been doing the old, you know, persistent state thing, and I've forgotten how to do a few things. So this has been pretty good for us. But like you rattle the flaps and all that stuff. You make sure that they all flaps are flapping, and you do that. We don't have any fuel in the tip tanks, I don't believe. Let's check and see. Hello. Yeah, I don't see anything down there, which is good. Michael, how'd your flight go today, my friend? How's life? How the heck are you? I should be turning stuff on here to make sure that the lights are all working too, shouldn't I? I'm a little nervous that we're going to ice up, because I think it's kind of an icy sort of day today, isn't it? All right, let's see. Can we I tried doing this last time and it didn't let me. Did not let me. Doing good. Does anybody know if am I doing something wrong? Is there, I thought there was a way you could pop the hood here. And what am I doing wrong? Why can't I check? Because you got to get in there to check the engine oil, right? What am I doing wrong? Oh, you don't think, Booze, you don't think you can do that anymore? Or was that never a thing in this plane? I don't know. Are you like me, though? Are you trying to touch the wing to see if there's ice? It's the cap on top. Oh. Wait, what? Up here. Oh. There you go. Oh, I must be thinking about... the Captain Iceman sim. Good Lord, what? How do I read that? What's? It doesn't look like there's. Oh yeah, it's all the way up there. Sorry. So yeah, that's good. It's almost to the top. All right. Okay, very good. Yep, little Manchi time. That's right. Okay, do I have everything off here? This is why I don't do this. I'm not very good at it. It's not great entertainment anyway. Hello. Empty as we hope. Beautiful. All right. Pretend we just go back in here, and awesome. So this is a little bit of a flight. Okay, you guys, 234 miles. So you know, it's always, whenever I set up these Challenger flights, I always bite off more than I can chew. So, you know, just expect that. If you're having trouble falling asleep tonight, this is going to be one of those that you just want to, you know, crawl into bed, get tucked in, Put the stream on and you'll be out in no time. Yeah, right? Like, this is going to be an hour and a half or longer flight. But God, when I saw it, I'm just like, Boozy. I mean, I know you can appreciate this, but I was just like, oh, that's just going to be awesome in the Comanche. It just is. So, yeah. So, anyway, that's what we're going to do. I did shorten down a flight the other day in the over by Belgrade, and I'm glad I did that. And I probably will be happy that I'll probably be happy that I didn't shorten this one down just because of how much I enjoy this plane. Yeah, Boozy, you could make an argument for that. Yep. I mean, so, the point on a Monday night is not to hurry, not to rush, just to chill and all that stuff. So that's what we're going to do. Beacon on. Master switch on. Listening for fuel pressure. And watching. I hear it trying. Come on, girl. Wait, it's not, oh, you know what? I think it's because I have that open. Is that why? There she comes. Oh, she's not moving a bit. Uh-oh. That's no bueno. Maybe it's already broken. Let's do a couple more things here before we do anything. Do I have fuel? Oh, I still have a tie down on. Okay, cool. That's fine. That's good. We're good. We're gonna freaking load it up here. This is a long flight, and I don't want to be worrying about not having enough fuel. Okay. I would feel much better if I had a little... Oh, I know again why. There's this thing called the checklist. There she comes. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, very good. So we're making fuel pressure. We're going to go ahead and go rich, full forward and cracked. We are going to give it a little primer. I'm going to start with 3. Yeah, I have no idea what the temperature is down here, but it looks cold. Maybe we'll start with 5. All right, prop area is clear. Let's do this thing. She's alive, baby. Yeah, so Wild River, it takes me time, right, to get set up. So yeah, if you got a 2-hour flight plus me chit-chatting, yeah, it's a little bit of a night, but that's okay. Like I say, I'm here for you. We do this to what does Dane Flatt always say? We do this for the company. All right. Compass is at about 315-ish. I love how the compass is always 180 degrees backwards. Is that a real thing? Come on. But I think it'll be worth it. I think you guys are going to enjoy the sights and sounds, and if by some chance it is not VFR weather, then I think I'll just adjust the sim weather. It's a crosswind regardless, so which way we could probably take off. We want to take off northbound. I'm kind of thinking that means back taxi to the left and we depart on runway, I think this is runway 4 that we need. Alright, avionics can come on. Everything else is okay. Oh, it's not that bad. Wait a minute. It's not. It isn't 60 degrees out because there's freaking snow out here. Why is that? Oh, I think we have a little bit of that. You know, live weather, real time, custom time, live. Yeah, we've got a little bit of that mess. That. All right. Well. All right. It's just going to have to be what it is. I don't know that they've got that quite figured out yet, I suppose. But if that's the case, then we shouldn't have any trouble with icing, which I guess is a good thing. Flight plan will be down to SCMK.
TOS system test okay.
And yeah, 234, baby. Yeah, I may regret this. Okay. All right. Tortel traffic, Comanche 11816 is on the back taxi runway 4, Tortel. Sweet. All right, let's see here. We're leaned for taxi. Boy, my altimeter setting. I still don't have anything here. That tells me anything about these airfields. This is truly. Yeah, we're just winging it. So I'm gonna just stick with 200. I have a bad feeling though. Okay, hold on for a second. Let me see if I can do something from Sky Vector. SCCR and SCMK. Sometimes you can get a little cheater altimeter, or at least some airport elevation. So the elevation is 4 feet MSL. All right, so we actually are going to back off our altimeter just a bit, like 2980 or so. All right, 2980 it is. Okay, let's do it. Taxi down, and is everything good? I think everything is good here. Lock the primer. Again, I don't know if I need carb heat or not. I can't tell. It's snowy outside, but it's also 60 degrees outside. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss. Yeah, let's just go down and give it a try. See how it shakes out. One of the things I really want to do though is these are some cool looking airstrips. This looks horrible with the snow on it. What is the real weather? Can anybody tell me? It's the real weather right now in Chile. This is a cool little paved strip. It is. So I thought so too. So I'm all the way down in Campo, like the southern part of Chile. I need to just let me get down here, and I'm going to check my weather again, because I have it set for live weather. It is Sierra Charlie Charlie Romeo. And I'm with you. I don't think I should be seeing a bunch of snow right now. Not that seeing snow isn't lovely and all, but I think we should have. And I might just change it anyway, regardless. Spin it around. We will do a bit of a run up here. Let's wait a second. I don't want to do that. Over here. All right. Oh, maybe that's not live. Oh, that is live, and this is not live. This to me feels 50 and rainy. So the temperature was okay with that when I went live weather. It's just that they have a bunch of snow. Alright, so how do I do this? Clear skies. Let's just do a few clouds. And we're just going to roll with it right here. I think we're good. So, plan will be to depart to the north. We're kind of right now facing northeast. I'm going to probably have to turn and look for one of these little valleys to exit. I really don't know much about this this airport. I don't have any charts available. We're just truly down here just kind of having some fun. So let's complete the run up, make sure that I've properly fouled the plugs. Oof. That left mag is not happy with me. Oh, they're equally bad, so that's good. All right. All right. I think I'm good there. Landing lights, strobes coming on. I'll put some pitot heat on, and let's go flying. How about a notch of flaps? I don't even know how long this airstrip is, guys. Pretty much a pro. We're going to go full beans and let the big dog hunt. We're already getting the tires dirty because it's gravel runway. I thought this was paved. It's gravel. We got enough. There we go. Bring the gear up. We do have a little bit of an escape that way if we need it, but I kind of want to go over there.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead.
I'm not listening to you all day. Okay, we're not making that turn. Let's do a little right 270 and get ourselves out of here. Look at this place though, man. This is cool. Beautiful. One of those places that you can just fly up the river just forever. Hey, how's it going, Blatt? Yeah, and I've never flown down here. I see all the time when I'm just, messing around looking for freeware scenery, that there's all these little airstrips down here, but I just have never taken the time to come down and fly. All right, I think we're at a point where we can pull back a little on the RPMs here. We do want to kind of be halfway nice to the most important part of our airplane, arguably the engine. So do I go up in here? Is this going to be a mistake? Am I going to box in here, or are we going to be all right? Again, we do have, there's terrain here, but some cabin heat. Got it. Dude, it's 60 degrees out, man. Can't be that cold. Oh, that's right. You're from Florida though, so you're not used to that. Cabin heat coming on, my friend. Ooh, ETE 220. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh boy. Yeah, it won't be that long. When we get up to cruise and we get rolling, it won't be that long, I promise you. Alright. And I can even increase the airspeed to pull up the flaps as well. But yeah, I mean, holy cow. I mean, it's like so many places in the world that you don't even think about flying. I had intended on having kind of the southern part of South America be sort of a featured area last month, and yeah, That's the old married man's T-shirt, isn't it? But anyway, it just didn't happen. So I thought, well, you know what? How about before January is over? No, but she's looking at you, and she's giving you that. That's just about enough out of you, young man. Look, so, oh, you're gonna head there to do some skiing. Oh man, holy cow! Yeah, I'm thinking Chile and like the Patagonia region of Argentina. I think that would be some incredible places to see. Oh gosh. Pretty good detail on the snow over there in rocks. Not too much of that kind of that ortho stretching that you can sort of get in, you know, in the mountainous range. And then who knows, like how good is the satellite imagery down here, right? I mean, the further you get to the north and to the south, the tougher it is too, because your tiles just get so stretched oblong. It's just interesting. But Boozy, are you back to 100%, dude? I hope you're doing better, man. It's no fun to be sick. No, not yet. Yeah, man, we've got a lot of that going around our station too right now. Oh, you did? Oh, I saw that. Yes. I thought that was more of you just kind of hanging out with your sweetie pie. But well, it's smart. Like you and like the doctor ordered, right? Lots of water, lots of sleep. Best medicine. Okay, we're doing pretty good here, kind of on track, and you know I was considering doing like a little bit of scud running, but honestly I think I might just pop up here and just kind of try to avoid the clouds. Just try to climb. It looks like we've got some significant elevation here, but I think if I kind of vector myself over here, we should be all right. I am leaning a little bit for performance as we go. Boozy, did you update the MD-11? Did you get the 3-hole punch update today? Awesome. Now, but you already had the collector's pre-release Excelsior Platinum version, right? So yours was like a little tiny update. No, you didn't. Oh, okay. And you're gonna do a little shorty from England for somewhere in the UK over to Memphis. Yeah, that's a short hop. Short hop for that guy, that's for sure. Cologne, to Memphis. All right. Delta Kilo. Germany then. Sorry, not. I see the Echo. I think UK, but I keep forgetting that's also big parts of Europe that have that. Now that I think about that, I'm pretty learned, really. Well, that'll be good. But the best part of that is that you're going to be in a FedEx livery if you're going to Memphis, which is an outstanding choice, my friend. If I do say so myself. So well done, good sir. Okay, I'm gonna pop over to autopilot mode so we can do some looking around. I think we need to do that. I think that's important here. So let's go to heading mode, and we'll keep it in the heading option over here. We might do some GPS steering later on, but we're just, hey man, we're buying all kinds of stuff from those guys, Blatt. Buying all kinds of stuff, man, and it'll get shipped to it'll get flown to Wyoming, and I'll probably be delivering it tomorrow. So it might be manifold limited here. It is Boozy. It's one of the airports in Germany that I really I've hoped to be able to pick up. I've been trying to go all around the world to get those big cargo hubs. All right, well, we're climbing. We're doing good. 7,000. I'm gonna try to. We'll try to make it not be. What's going on now? Oh, I know. Jeez. I forgot to connect. I'm like, why am I not hearing anybody? I hope that there's no ATC down here and I didn't just pop right into the middle of something. Okay, no, I don't think I did. All right, all right. Okay. Doing all right. I think we're going to go up to. Let's look for maybe 9 or 1,000. Let's see how close we are there, and then we will be able to. Oh, I guess we can kind of look out about here. So, is it Blatt? Are you? Is it cross country, kind of backcountry skiing, or are you doing some downhill stuff? I have no idea what they have down here. In the way of skiing. Probably have a little of both, huh? Maybe I go. Let's cap it right here for now. Cap it right there. 8,700. I think that's pretty much VFR northbound in Chile. 8,700. Go on the 700s. 93, 87. Gonna hit some resorts. Okay, cool. Portillo. See, I've been out of the skiing game. We actually just had a conversation about that tonight. But I have been out of the skiing game for a long time. I used to ski when I was in high school, so that was like 5 years ago. So it's been a while since I've been out of it. Like 5 years ago. Because I'm only 23 right now. Thanks, Oscarilla. I knew there had to be somebody paying attention. Yeah. I was the president of our high school ski club, by the way, I might add, in 1986-87. So I had to know. It was probably one of the highlights of my high school career. All right, we got some decisions to make here, don't we? We got some high stuff here. We got some cloud stuff there. How about we go about tree 0? Yeah, I'm in Wyoming, so I feel your pain as far as snow goes. It's just incredible. It was in the 50s again here today. It was just unbelievable. Tomorrow, I think we're supposed to have record highs. Gonna be a tough spring, I think, unfortunately. what these mountains are called? I do not myself. All right, let's get power set here. I don't mind 2400. I think I'm going to go full forward on the manifold, and I think we'll just kind of what's it want to do? Trim down. All right, I'll trim down a little bit. Can we get a little bit of a little lean? See what it'll peak out at. Yeah, it's kind of peaky right there. Alright, that's okay. That's alright. What are we doing? About 13 and a half. That's okay. And plenty of good airspeed now. Beautiful. And look, well, only a little over an hour to our destination. You guys, long haul, boozy sheep. What are you on? Cold medicine? Come on. I don't think we're going to clear all this, are we? Get over the top of all this. This is some big old frickin' glaciers. Look at that little glacial river. Oh, we should have flown over there. I love that. I love how that's depicted in the sim too. They do a really nice job of that. Man, oh man. Parque Nacional Laguna San Rafael. That's the national park with the mountains. Nice. So the Laguna San Rafael National Park, that's awesome. Looks like they maybe have some 14ers in this neck of the woods. Well, I'm excited for you there. I think that, oh my gosh, Boozy, come on, stop it. Look at that. Look at that. That's some 80s retro livery action going right there, man. That is good stuff. Good stuff. That's delicious right there, my man. Well done. Well played, as always. And wish you the best. It should be fun. More importantly, we're not going to make it over the top of this, are we? We're going to have to climb a little bit, or we're going to have to slide a little bit to the west. And I think I'm going to opt for that because if we go to the west, we're eventually going to run into the coastline. And one of the cool parts about Chile, at least I think, is it's kind of like the Pacific Northwest, where it's mountains, boom, right down to ocean. So I'm not gonna exactly, divert 270, but I'm not opposed to just kind of meandering to the west just a little bit, 5 degrees at a time. Dude, yeah, that's gonna be, that plane is gonna end up in my hangar pretty soon, I think. As soon as my bank account, my flight sim bank account doesn't show triple zeros. Joe Sosa, hello. Nice to see you. Now out of high quality H2O. Hey, we're up in the mountains of Chile. It's the Laguna San Rafael National Park. the mountains of Laguna San Rafael. San Rafael. Which I was better at rolling my R's. Yeah. If we were in Boozy's, although is that one of the sounds that's been retired? Boozy is the welcome hola a thing of the past. Okay, that's a good one. I'm glad you decided to keep that. You got to have a few. That's a very nice one. That's a very nice one. We've got a very big fjord coming up here, you guys. And then it actually kind of turns into like just a bunch of like a channel islands and stuff. This is going to be kind of cool, I think. Kind of cool. So did you? I didn't leave the front window open. The side window open. You left your side window open. Did you just? How did you decide? Was it the new Boozy? What are we going to call it? The oh jeez. Give me a second. I'll think of a good term for it. The something-o-meter. The engagement-o-meter. Is that what you is? Did you use that to decide what sounds stay and what they go? The net result. I know that's kind of was your thing. Okay. Yeah. You made a very good point though, Boozy, I think, and I don't know that it's necessarily about people just leaving, but I also think it's about people disconnecting from you, because I think there's some other things that are out there that at least I know it disconnects me from streamers, and so I think it's important that you kind of look at that. And I know I have some things. I'm sure I have things that are the same way. Like I don't have a lot of sounds, but I'm sure a lot of people get sick and tired of hearing, my little grandkids' sounds or what. Like it's like trying to watch home movies, right? Hey, come over to my house. We'll watch my vacation movie from Hawaii. It'll be a blast. But what are you doing here? Hey, Sky Command. Welcome in, Raiders. Anyway, though, I thought it's a pretty smart thing that you're doing. Just kind of taking stock, and yeah. You only raid really hot stream. I thought what you were gonna say is there's nobody left to raid on a Monday night. Good to see you, Sky Command. Takes one to know one, you big stud. How are you? Happy Monday. Shoot, might almost be Tuesday where you're at, but hope you had a good stream. Tired as heck. I hear that. Check ride. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Winter Brand. Hey, Winter, we got you right here, man. This little South American winter going on right now. Down here in Chile, just having some fun. Just an unwind. No ATC. Just looking at pretty things. Pretty bird. Pretty aircraft. Pretty country. Wait, I can make it better. But yeah, just kind of unwinded on a Monday night. Got about an hour left of this flight. Found a couple of cool freeware sceneries, and I'm hoping not to make too big of a mess with the landing at the end of the day. Ooh, got like a little bit of a glacial river here. That's kind of cool. dumping right out into the ocean. Ooh, this is a significant one. Look at the thickness of that, man. Bet there's some calving going on right there. With all this global warming. This is pretty cool. Nice to see you guys. I know it's late, so what I've been encouraging all the raiders to do is come in, get yourself, ready for bed, get tucked in, get all comfy, cozy. Put my stream on, listen to me for a while. You will be out like a light. I am telling you. You don't need no 500 megahertz green noise. You don't need none of that business. All you need is my voice, Comanche propeller, and you're out. One of those is the San Rafael Glacier. I'm just always blown away with how good I think this looks. And this is going to be one of those things. In 5 years, we look back at this and we go, man, I can't believe we thought that looked good. Look at it now. That's really cool, though. Check Ride Air, thank you for the follow. As we nudge closer and closer to 2,000 followers. I have promised Boozy Sheep, if we get to 2,000 followers, I'm going to do a 20-hour stream in the FlySimware Learjet. Just for him. What a massive snowfield, man. Holy cow. This is just crazy. Just making sure you're awake, brother. You're going to just have to mute the guy because I don't know if you remember, but when he first released that Lear, it was the same thing. It was twice a day, and you had to get a ping every time. And so I think your best bet is probably just to mute the FlySimware channel for a month or so, and then you'll be good to go. I think it's hilarious, though, the reactions from your Discord. I would be a little sad to lose those. I have thought about trying to go into his Discord and somehow, in the nicest way possible, just say, hey, love the hard work, appreciate what you're doing, love your product. Is there any other way that we could get notifications about updates? Maybe there's not. Maybe that's the easiest way. I don't know. But yeah, it is. And again, what's the trade-off, right? You have someone like him or like Zebo who are updating and posting about it all the time. Although Zebo doesn't really post about it as much in the Discord. Or you have other developers that, like, you don't hear from them for a year, and then suddenly they come out with, some cryptic update. So I think I'd much rather have someone who is over-communicating. But yeah, I think people that interact with him in his Discord understand he really is like, and I've not met him in person, but he seems like the nicest guy. Like, honestly, like genuinely nice. Not like fake nice, like good fixins. Like really nice. And but he just, I think his enthusiasm it's the cup that overfloweth, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to see if Fixie's still awake. Fixie, I think I put him to bed finally. We love you, good Fixes. This is nice. This is nice. Alright. How we doing? Hour and 4 minutes, and I've drifted a little off course because of the terrain. So here's what I'm gonna do. Let's go to flight plan. Let's go direct to Malinka. Let's activate the GPS steering and let it track us to Malinka. We're cooking, though. I mean, 165 miles an hour. I don't know what looks like our 140-ish knots. You know, we're not doing too bad. We'll clear up here at 8,700, which again is legal VFR northbound in Chile. Most of you don't know that, but it is. You can probably descend a little bit now too, that I'm kind of past the mountains. Let's do that. Let's see if we can do that. Altitude disengaged. And let's just trim it forward just a little bit here. Trim it forward just a bit. Probably have to cut a little bit of power as well. There we go. Let's just go down a ways here. Maybe try to get down below these clouds. Don't want to overspeed. I'm thinking maybe 6.5 here. The official heading that's between the two airfields is 346. So I mean, technically we are VFR westbound, and no, I have no idea if they do the same altitude rules in Chile as they do in the States, but we're just kind of flying by the seat of our pants right now. They've got to have bear down here, right? Like they've got to have big, like alpha type predators, right? I mean, this looks just like prime grizzly bear country. And I'm a little bit of an expert, but only on Patagonia, because I watched The Survivor Man on Patagonia once, so I'm a little bit of a Patagonia expert. They have wild cows in Patagonia. Okay, heading down 7.5. Probably all I'm doing is bringing in what little terrain we have left into play, as well as the clouds, but you know, pretty much a professional, so don't try this at home. You can follow me for more tips and tricks on how to fly the Comanche if you'd like to. Smash that thumbs up button and ring the bell while you're at it. Oh man, my back is once we get down to 6.5, I'll hop back outside, keep looking around. You can kind of see down here, there's some almost like fall foliage. there are no bears in South America except for spectacle bear in Venezuela and some in northern Argentina. Really? That surprises me, but not Chile. What? So are there, like, is it mountain lion country? I mean, I wonder what it is, because you know they've got to have some sort of deer and elk and, you know, lots of fish and stuff. I mean, there's just, like, it's too prime habitat looking for there not to be some kind of alpha, you know, some wolves or something maybe. I don't even know. That blows me away, though. There's no bear down here. Wow. Let's see. So we've got so the puma, the Andean puma. There's some foxes, and there's something called the Dulcibella Comanchaca. What the heck is that? Small crustacean. Oh, it's a predator in the deep sea. Lots of sharks. Okay, so stay out of the water. The Galapagos shark is found in the waters around Chile. I'll be darned. Well, there you go. The more you know. Oh, the Texans are absolutely crushing the Steelers. Wow. I'm not surprised that the Texans are winning, but I never thought it would be 30-6. Holy cow. So my Broncos play the Bills, which the Bills, of course, you know, being from Wyoming, that's kind of like every Wyomingite's adopted team now because of Josh Allen. So my wife, she's really torn because she also likes the Broncos, but so I just told her, hey, it's a win-win deal for you. If the Broncos win, awesome. If the Bills win, then awesome. So we will see. I don't have a lot of confidence in the Broncos, if I'm being honest, and I'm not convinced they're going to win this game. I really am not. But they've had a good season, and they've won a lot more games than I thought they would, so, you know, who knows? And I think Pixelated Penguin played this game, and it was a blowout, but he played it. It was a blowout. He was playing the he was actually the Steelers. No, he was the Texans, and the Steelers were blowing him out. He's like, I just thought I would play this and see, you know, I just thought I'd see how this game would turn out. I think he must be a Steelers fan. All right, well, I think we're safe. Let's go back outside. We'll look around. I've got the time set for the morning, so we should have good daylight all the way throughout our flight. And again, I think we have right about an hour-ish or so. I might just take a second here, if it's okay with you guys. I need to refill my water. So I think I'll leave the camera out here. I will put Uzi, it's your aircraft, and I'll be back in just a sec. looking good, guys. Alright, back inside. Everything green and happy. Yep. Yep. Pressures and temps are good. No carb heat needed as of yet. And yeah, it's run 24 and 23 right now. I'm pushing it a little bit, honestly, but with it being, as far as it was, I didn't know if I was going to be able to make 2 hours and 20 minutes. So we're going a little bit. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can. Do something really fast here. I'm just curious if I can get a little bit of a weather report if I file this via SimBrief. Sometimes you get a little extra information if you do it that way. I don't know why, but and then again, we've already checked on SkyVector because that's another way you kind of cheat things. If that doesn't work, then I think what we'll do is we'll sneak over to windy.com and see what it says. See if this does anything for us here. No. It just says departing to the north and landing to the north. So I guess at least in that regard, we did okay. Basically reached the part of the flight. It's a little bit like, I don't know if you remember the Friday Harbor kind of area, the San Juan Islands up there by Seattle. This kind of reminds me of that a little bit, although I don't know necessarily that there's like all kinds of airstrips and whatnot. I don't know if there's really anybody like living down here even. This is pretty uninhabited country, pretty harsh from a weather perspective. I see that the Texans it was a pretty close game. The Texans scored 23 in the fourth quarter there, so there must have been some gambling that went on there, trying to take some chances. Maybe defense. I haven't watched the game, so I don't really know. But my wife will also be happy that Aaron Rodgers is beat out. Alright, so essentially that means we're going to have to kind of see what we have available to us as far as I mean, we've made the conditions VFR conditions obviously, but let's see what we have available to us here as far as runways at Malinka. The sim brief said 3.6. Yep, north and south. I hope it's not a water runway. Actually, I know it's not. This is a cool runway, though. This is a runway that's right on the edge of a little hillside, and I think you're going to like it. Any weather data? No. Any frequencies? 2720. Yeah. Any NOTAMs? No. But yeah. At least it's not a headwind. I'm kind of famous for that when I'm flying, like in other countries. You know, I pick, if it's a north-south track, I'll pick the one track that's got the 30 knot headwind. Oh, did it give us? Hang on for a second. Did it give us any indication of elevation? That would be probably good to know. Doesn't really. No. What are you doing? Left-hand traffic pattern is all we know. Hey, Slanty. Welcome in. Raiders, hello. Good to see you. Everybody's just about asleep over here, so come on in. We're flying in Chile, and taking the Comanche into a little airstrip called Malinka, and we have no idea about the elevation. We're cheating a little bit using SkyVector, and that is saying 35 feet. So how's everybody doing? Slanty and Raiders. Hope you had a good. You were in the Comanche also tonight, weren't you? Got a couple of wings VFR, or just wings in general. I know you were working on the VFR again, but I didn't know if you had maybe finished that and moved on to some IFR. But anyway, pivoted to the Learjet. All right, good enough. So I'm from the Discord messages. It sounds like you've got most of everything kind of sorted out. The SPAD was really helpful there, and oh, you heard through the grapevine. That's nice. I'll have to do that as well. That'll be my. I think I've went through them 3 times, but I don't mind going through them again. I like them. So very nice. I'm glad to hear that. But glad your SPAD adjustments are working out good, and yeah, I hope all your landings were butter. Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds good. Past your bedtime, young man. It's 11:30 on the East Coast. 2 out of 3? Yeah, all right. I look forward to watching the VOD. I do indeed. All right, I'm going to chase a little bit of, well, yeah, you know what? Still, it handles funny when it's light. Yeah. I can't speak to that as much because I don't have the 24 native version. But I just think it's got its own. It's just got its own personality. I don't know. It just does. I always thought it was because the tip tanks are massive. I always thought it was that, but I don't think it is. I think, yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's just got its own little personality. You know, it was kind of a first of its kind, right? So how you know, like did Mr. Lear get it right with the aerodynamics? You know what I mean? Like the whole, it's just, I love it. I do. I love it though. I love it. I want to get the updated version here soon and just really give it a test and see. Oh, you did the VREF plus 15. Okay. And some of those planes, you're right. They just handle better on short final if you just are carrying a little extra airspeed. Have you tried landing instead of landing full flaps, like landing flaps 25 or whatever instead of flaps 40? Is that, I don't remember. It's like 15, 25, and 40. I thought a little bit about that when I was reading your post about it. You know, really, like, because I remember, like there were a few airplanes that I had that they basically said, you know, they don't land full flaps because it just gets so, like, when it just is done flying, it's done flying. And so you try to make sure that that's like just a foot or two above the ground, or otherwise you're heading down the elevator. But yeah, okay. Check it out, Slanty, and maybe I'll do some offline testing myself. I don't have the Lear on the schedule until, when do I have it? I think I'm going to feature it in February. Yeah, I've got the Lear as my featured biz jet in February. Right now I'm kind of a little obsessed with the Challenger. I just am. I have told myself that I'm not going to love it, and it's not the plane that everybody hypes up, but the more I fly it, the better I get at it, the more I kind of see, okay, yeah, like what all the fuss is about. So I've been flying it a lot. What are you doing? Hey, Ian, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. And everybody's going to bed, and Ian Fisher, happy Tuesday. Good morning. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, and you just go through phases, right, Slanty? I'm on a big Comanche kick right now, and the fact that it feels even better in 24 than it did in 2020 just makes me really excited to grab every native 24 version of the aircraft that I can, because it was in 2020 I really stopped flying it because it had so many just weird quirks and now like it's just back to what I remember, or maybe even better. So now I'm thinking, maybe that Learjet's the same way, and maybe the 737, the PMDG is that way. It's the chef's kiss, man. You're gonna love that. I know you probably have been in it a little bit, but that plane feels better than it's ever felt. So anyway, yeah, it's been fun to see what the devs have been able to get done in 2024. No doubt about that. All right, that's set there. No, you're good. You're the only one I think still awake, Slanty, so it's all good.
What are you doing here?
Hey, continuous ignition. What's up? What's up? What's up? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Global. Good evening / morning. How are you? We're on our way. We're down here in Chile, in the Comanche. How about these digs, man? Kind of cool. It reminds me a little of the San Juan Islands area, honestly, up there in the Pacific Northwest. Hey, Big Bag. Big Bag, I probably can't say your whole name there, but thanks for the follow. Appreciate you coming in. We're inching again ever so close to that 2,000 followers number, and again the promised 20-hour stream of the Fly Simware Learjet featuring Boozy Sheep as first officer. We're gonna do a shared cockpit Fly Simware Learjet stream, Boozy and I, 20 hours. Sydney to London City. That's right. If that doesn't get me over the top, continuous ignition, I don't know what will. So settle in, Raiders. Again, I've been telling everybody that's been popping in all night long, this is what you're doing right now. You're getting yourself ready for bed. You're getting under the covers, tucked in, nice, like as snug as a bug in a rug. And you're going to let the sounds of the Comanche just lull you off into La La Land. It's late almost everywhere in the world, or super early in the morning. And it's just what we're doing tonight, you guys. We're just freaking going, just chilling and enjoying life. If you're curious, you ever want to fly down here, I don't know if you are interested, this is the route, just a VFR route, which no big deal. It's this kind of this part of South America, so you kind of see down here, not all the way down here to the Tierra del Fuego or Falkland Islands, but right in here, Chile. But the cool thing about these two airports is there's some 2024 freeware scenery out on flightsim.to, and so those of you that were here at the beginning, you saw what the Tortel airstrip looked like, kind of a little dirt strip, just basically right surrounded by mountains. kind of, if you think about, I guess like if you're over in Queensland, in New Zealand, it's similar to that. There's another one even over there though that's even better. But anyway, just surrounded by mountains, very, very pretty. And the place we're going into is it's like a little strip that's cut onto the side of a hill. So it's going to be kind of nice. Hopefully we can convince the Comanche to play nicely. Get down on the ground. Do I have any? It's 80 miles to run here, so I don't know that I have any kind of a vertical profile set up. I think this airfield's like 50 feet is all. Yeah, we're not doing any kind of an instrument approach, but that'll give us a little TOD, and we're gonna land straight in. The weather is very well. We've got preset weather on because the live weather is giving us 50-degree temperatures and snow. So it's kind of like, all right, maybe we'll just go a little different direction with the weather. So we've set up a partly cloudy scenario and light winds. I should have put a strong tailwind from the south. Just don't think about it. Anyway. Archipelago of the Chonos Archipelago. That's not how you say it. Archipelago de la Chonos. That's where we're at right here. This collection of islands. It's shocking how little I know about Chile. But we did learn tonight that there are no bears in this country, but they do have a jaguar that is kind of the top predator. So, and some badass sharks, Galapagos sharks or something like that. So, stay out of the water. Perhaps it's becoming fall. I don't know. It's so southern hemisphere, right? Like we're in the middle of winter where we're at, so these guys should be in the middle of summer. So maybe they're getting on to kind of a fallish time of year. I don't know. If I change this to real weather, though, this will all be covered up in snow. not too bad, honestly. Definitely more wind. Yep, and less visibility. I don't know. What do you think? We'll leave it. Leave it as is. Try to sneak in there. It's a little bit iffy. Heading that way. Yeah, what the heck. We're almost there. Why not? So, yeah, and I'm not really wanting to descend any just yet. I know we're mostly clear of terrain, but there are just some random little peaks here and there that I don't want to mess with, if we can help it. I could probably go down to 4,500 to be okay, but I think up here we're for sure safe. So I think we're going to just stick with it for now. We did invite quite a bit of a crosswind. We'll see how bad that is when we get down on the ground, I suppose, but maybe it'd be smart for us to kind of head a little bit east here, and then we could descend a little bit, I think. Let's pull back on the power, and let's try to head down. Kind of get out. This is a little bit of a waterway here. It doesn't take us all the way to the airport. As you can see, it's this guy right here. But you know, it kind of gives us a little bit of a route in if we are looking to stay below the clouds. Tough to beat that, guys. I think if it's alright, you guys, I'm just gonna fly for a little while. This thing is just so nice to fly in 2024. It really is. And I'll be, I think, better able to maybe just manage the terrain a little bit, you know, without having to twist the dial. Manage the elevation a little bit, the altitude, I should say, and we're pretty much. I mean, we've got. Let's twist the needle around here to 360. That's going to be runway heading, so we kind of have an idea. It's a left-hand traffic pattern officially, but again, you know, we're kind of down here by ourselves right now, and I think we're going to shoot straight in. Could hop over here, and this channel here is takes us straight in. This little way in here kind of takes us in the same direction, though. I think we'll just kind of stay on track here. It's all it's all pretty questionable, honestly. If I was doing this in real life, I would be very nervous. Man, this is one of those places that doesn't get staffed very often. And I just can't get over how beautiful it is. I think I'm going to be on the lookout, and if we see some ATC pop up, we're going to try to figure out a way to get down here and fly. The thing of it is that it's always so like you see it when you turn the computer on at the end of the day, and you kind of have other plans, and you're like, do I change midstream, and I got to grab scenery, and what about charts and all that stuff. But it'd be worth it, I think, if you could find a couple of, depending on what you want to do. Like this flight here, we could have very easily filed at IFR, although maybe not, because I don't think there's no instrument approaches into either. So maybe this is not a good example of that. But yeah, we're just going to keep our eye out a little bit here, and if those guys pop in, we're going to try to go down and fly down here. I'm not going to plan on going any lower than I have to here. 4,500 would be awesome, but if we're in the clouds, I'll go down to 2,500. I just want to stay clear of the terrain, as well as get below the clouds. And I do think we've got a couple of options to sneak through here. There, or if worst comes to worst, we just kind of hop out here into the larger part of that fjord. We should be all right. Looks to me like that's pretty low elevation stuff out there. But we'll just kind of wait and see. We still got 20 minutes, 48 miles. Yeah, we're getting right into it here at 4,500, aren't we? All right, we'll keep descending, and our bailout will be to the right. Looks like we can kind of get out that way if we need to. Gonna enrich a little bit since we've descended. Don't need to be sipping fumes quite so conservatively. We got plenty of fuel. We topped up. I mean, we put gas everywhere we could. I think There might be a big gulp cup full of avgas in the back somewhere, just in case we need it. Now I'm just aiming to kind of go right through this little gap right here. I think that we're fine. I think we get low enough. We'll see what 2,500 looks like. But I think the terrain itself is kind of getting a little bit lower the farther north we get. Now, when we get close to Malinka, and there does look like there's a little bit higher elevation up there, but for now I think we're safe to just keep descending nice and easy right up this little corridor right here. I am worried about this cloud bank here. I kind of feel like we need to be down, you know, a little lower than we are right now, but yeah, we'll see how it plays out. I am happy though that we put the real weather back on and we didn't immediately get a bunch of snow on the ground. That was the reason, for those of you that came in later on, that we took it off, is the original airport was just covered in snow, and yet when we were looking at the temperature, it was saying 50 degrees, so it was really kind of weird. But I think now it's okay. And as you can see down here in the GTN, we're on heading, you know, more or less. And this thing is just so fun to hand fly. It just, I mean, it just trims out. It's almost hands-free, and we're looking at a 19 knot crosswind here, and it's just nice and stable. I mean, it's trying to move and like you would expect, right? It's not a heavy plane, so you're getting a little bit of that, but it's in 2020 I had these bad, like it would the elevation would change like 10 feet. I'd be here and then it would just be like I would drop off a cliff and just instantly up and down, and it was obviously just not, the aircraft was just not interacting with the like, I don't know if it was the weather, the pressure, or I mean it was just not interacting well with the flight sim world. So that was the 2024 compatible version. Now this is the native, and it's just so nice. It's everything I remember in the Comanche. So nice. Please make more aircraft A-to-A. We love you. I love the Aerostar. Need to get back in that sucker as well, man. Just again, Tim Dog and I talked about this. I think he had to head out, but there's just so many. You know, I flew the BAE for the first leg, and he's like, "Yeah, I saw that plane, and had a couple people that I know fly it and like it, but I just never got it because I knew I wouldn't fly it. And it was just, I don't really have a need for it. And I'm like, yeah, I get it, man. I get it. There's so many, right now, there's just so many amazing aircraft out there that you can't fly them all. And so I go through phases. I've flown this thing a ton since I've got it, and that's kind of what happens is something gets updated, right? And then I fly it a lot, and then something else gets updated, and I go check that out and fly it for a while. And eventually you circle back around and you're back in the Comanche. Alright, get to that little bit thicker cloud bank here, and again, probably should have been a little lower at this point, but kind of we are where we are. Keep heading down another 800 feet or so to get down to 2,500. We're completely just kind of winging it as far as the pressure. You know, we don't know what the altimeter is really. We set the altimeter based on elevation when we departed, and like that's sort of what we have set right now. It could be vastly different, and so we're really going to have to pay attention as we get close to our destination there. Just make sure we're not off by 150 feet or something crazy like that, because you never know. Especially since we changed to real weather now. Is there a cheat? Can you, there used to be, I think I've erased it. I used to be able to hit the B key, right, and get the, yeah, I don't know. We're just going to go with it. We're going to roll with it. We'll be okay. What we're looking for here, and again, we have help. We're not just doing all pilotage here, but kind of the last group of islands on the north end of this archipelago. Be a nice place to bring the float plane. And on the east side of this island, kind of like right there, is where we're going to be finding, and that's not it, I don't think, but that's where we're going to be finding our airfield here. I mean, we still got 10 minutes to go, but we're generally on course, I think. And again, nice thick marine layer right out in front of us here, like always happens, right? All right. If we do not land successfully, I'm going to check this. I think the TDS told us left-hand pattern. I personally, just in scouting this region, and if just making sure the scenery installed, I think that there's terrain, significant terrain to the left. So I think what I'm going to do, if we miss, I'm going to jump in a right-hand traffic pattern and try to come back around and land again. In fact, we could, if we kind of sneak out here to the east a little bit, we could actually join on a right base, which might be a little bit more VFR legal for us to do. All right, we're about 2,500. thick now, aren't we? All right, I'm gonna descend. We're gonna get something exciting here at the end after all, aren't we? Last 20 miles. Legal-ish. I'm hoping this is just a little isolated bit, and once we get on the other side, it'll open right up. It does seem to be hanging in there in waves, though, doesn't it? No pun intended. May have to scud run it all the way down here. Oofda. Yeah, okay. We'll make it happen one way or the other. Oops, sorry about that. That was me. Bumping something. I don't need to be descending quite that quickly. There we go. That's good. I'm also going to start to pull back maybe our airspeed just a little bit, as this plane is notoriously difficult to slow down. So might not be bad for us to get that in hand here for the last 15 miles. Looks like a good place to level out. Let's go ahead. Let that airspeed bleed off, and we can at least get one notch of flaps out here. Yeah, it actually is looking a little bit better right now, so I can live with that. Alright, let's just keep it right about here, guys, and let the speed bleed off. We'll kind of keep it in the wide arc here, and when we start to see what we're looking for, I'm kind of feeling like it's going to be right off the edge here, right off the right side of this island. Just based on the map out in front of us, we kind of go right over the tip of this little spot on in, right? Down to just a 16-knot crosswind now, guys. Piece of cake. Trying to blow us into the ocean. No big deal. Yeah, it's going to be over here somewhere. We're 2,000 feet above, and roughly, I would say. Maybe, I don't know, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell when you're eyeballing it. It says runway 36, so I'm kind of trying to have myself be a little bit to the right of the field so that we can possibly do like a little right base, or if not, we'll just go straight in if we're clear here. We are on VATSIM, although I haven't made a whole lot of radio calls. But I tell you what, I've enjoyed the heck out of this flight. This has been a nice flight. A little bit of a longer one, guys, I know. You know, hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes in the Comanche. But worth it, I hope. Alright, I'm going to put a notch of flaps out. We're 10 miles out, and then we'll try to descend further here if we're able. Nice 100 knot approach would be really good, I think. Whoops, pitching down a little too much there. And I feel like this little area right here is going to be our guy. So we kind of are a little bit on a right base, but I'm just going to try to get lined up here, you guys. I'm not going to horse around. Alright, fuel pump is going to come on. We've left our lights on, pitot heat on the whole time. Both fuel tanks are on. Fuel levels are good. Pressure's good. Mixture is rich. The propellers, RPM's coming full forward. We are going to actually no carb heat right now, or doing really good as far as that goes. We're a little quick. It's going to holler at me about putting the gear down, and not quite yet. We're still at about 4 miles. I think we put the gear down. We do have a notch of flaps out though. Ooh, I feel like I can see some village lights. Yeah, I think we're on the right track here, guys. Put some power back in. I think maybe we've had a little bit of, no, maybe not. Maybe not. I thought maybe we had a little gyro drift, but maybe not. Alright, how about 1,000? Let's hold 1,000 here. We'll see how close we are. We're below the clouds, above the terrain. That's the important thing here. Let's find our airstrip. Somebody get the APU going. One last look outside for you guys. Quite the place down here. I quite liked it. Glad we did this.
Vertical track.
Alright, I'm gonna go gear now. Got the runway in sight. Gonna try to hold 1,000 here until actually our airspeed is good. Let's start the gentle descent though. Malinka traffic, Comanche 11816 just south of the field, 3 mile final 36 Malinka. Okay, final notch of flaps are out. We're going to hold 100 until short final, then we'll back it off 90 over the numbers and Just try to bleed it off, hold it off as long as we can. Profile's not bad, honestly. I don't think. Gas is on, undercarriage down, indicating
500.
mixture prop full forward, switches on, ready for landing. A little uphill, maybe. Probably helps us a little bit. Is it uphill or just me? Yeah, that'd be alright, wouldn't it, TFB? I'd come visit you. Alright, welcome. Gotta go back the other end here. Malika traffic, Comanche 816, backtracking 36. Malika. Downwind sim, you're in for half? Alright. You and TFB make it happen, and I'll be down to visit you. I would think right now would be a nice time to go to Chile. Father's game is in, so they're splitting it in thirds, man. Okay, we're getting down to someplace affordable, I think. Thanks, that was fun. That was really fun. Yeah, this is a cool place. I like it. I like the yellow, I don't know if this is how it is in real life, but I like the yellow paint also. Thanks, Ibanez. Thanks for being here, man. Thanks for bringing your crew. Appreciate that. I'll pull up next to TFB's future house here. We got all kinds of people getting in on this house. Look at this cool texture on the little ramp area here. That's kind of nice. Oh, don't scrape the tip tank. TFB, I am going to be down your way in about a month or so for a niece's graduation. Actually, I don't know how close I'll be to you, but I'm going to be in Texas. Kind of looking forward to that, but yeah, it's you know, not bad. I mean, this is he's done some serious work. I mean, this is hard to do. This kind of terraforming and making this area flat, cut out. I don't know how much of this he's done. You know, like the city and stuff. Pretty cool. You can tell he's done a little bit of work. Probably you could bring your. Oh wow, this is nice. You got like some seaplane docks over here. I'll have to check TFB. I honestly, now that I've mentioned, I don't totally know. Boy, there's like a little cove over here. You could bring your seaplane in. So I will check. I will have my people get with your people though. And if it's possible, man, we'll coordinate a little something. This is cool, though, isn't it? I bet there's I mean, Think there's money down here, or is this like one of those Alaskan villages where this is legit the only way you can get anything into the to the island? Probably not. I don't know. It's got a soccer field up on top of the hill. It's got to be some money, right? I don't know. Uh-oh. I think we just killed our plane here. So let me oh crap. Probably is not good for my maintenance. All right, parking brake set. Let's just turn stuff off here. It's not exactly following the checklist here, but that's okay. Off, off, off. Avionics. Yeah, we just heard our avionics. Yeah, I'm sure we just did damage to everything in the world, didn't we? Engines. Let's just. Oh, not too bad. Engine analyzer. Yeah, we're looking all right. We're looking okay. Okay, let's put the control locks back on. Let's come out here and awkwardly put these things back on as well. Is there a tie in the back? I feel like there's a tie back here too. No? Those are working good. Can I, no? I don't know. That would be kind of a cool place to have a soccer match, wouldn't it? It's kind of like one of those deals too, where like there's probably nothing else going on in town, so come on out, watch the boys play, watch the high school girls soccer team today. Have stuff in here. No plugs. Why isn't that guy on? Do we put plugs in this guy? Are we getting dirty yet? I got a lot of questions, don't I? All right. Then let's cheat by coming over here and just making sure we have everything the way we want it to be. I don't have all the tie downs on, so there must be something in the back there. Nav instrument light, I turn that off. None of that matters. All right, we're good there. So cool. All right. Well, that's a pretty good way to spend a Monday, I think, you guys. I tell you what, I appreciate you being here. You made it so worthwhile. So thanks for all. We had some great raids tonight. Continuous Ignition came in. Ian Fisher came in. Slant Alpha came in. Sky Command raided. Tree Fox raided. Wild River Bush League raided. Conti raided. Man, that was awesome. That is awesome. Thank you guys. And then we had some resubscriptions as well. Mariner 98 came in with the re-ascription. Texas One Flyboy gifted Wild River Bush League an ascription, and then we had a bunch of follows as well. So thank you so much, you guys. What a great way to spend a Monday. But I think all things must come to an end, so let's wrap her up for the day.
Thanks for watching my papa.
I will be back. When am I back? That's a dang good question. I'd close my calendar out. Back Wednesday. Oh yeah, we've got a little a fun event in the DCA area, and I'm going to be in the Mad Dog again, doing a little. It's called the Winter Capital Handoff, so should be kind of fun. It's a little crossfire between Raleigh and Reagan National. So that's going to be the plan on Wednesday. It'll be 6 o'clock ish. Workload dependent, which is 1 a.m. Zulu time, kind of my normal midweek time. So hopefully you guys can swing by and check things out. Yeah, boy. I see Mr. Fliggity doing his stuff, and let's go take a minute, go say hey to him, raid out to Mr. Fliggity. Appreciate you guys again being here tonight on a Monday night, taking a little time out. Ibanez, you as well, my friend, and always good hanging with you. Father's Game, thanks for coming in there as well. Blatt, TFB, all you guys. Appreciate you so very much, and we'll see you on Wednesday.